A local veteran says the VA is not providing the necessary care to his family, despite his exposure to toxic chemicals while he was in the service.
The veteran reached out to 5 on Your Side for help, and our Holden Kerwicki looked into his story and discovered there may be thousands more just like him.
He served his country overseas.
I was in the Army 3 years, 9 months, 27 days, 12 hours, 45 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Jack Davis was stationed in Thailand during the Vietnam War.
I was a surveyor, so we built a special forces camp up in the mountains, and one day there was jungle and the next day there wasn't.
Davis says during his deployment, he came into contact with a hazardous herbicide known as Agent Orange, and he believes it caused his son to have severe spina bifida.
When he was born, the United States of America knew that I was exposed to toxic herbicides.
He spent the last 40-plus years fighting so his son could receive treatment.
The 1996 law says he's entitled to medical care, proactive medical care.
However, Davis says he's been denied by the VA at every turn.
There's nothing you can do to make them respond if they don't choose to respond.
Though the VA website shows that Agent Orange was used in Thailand, attorney Christine Clemens says it's still a long process to prove exposure.
You're typically talking about years before these cases get granted.
Is there a large number of veterans who are kind of left trying to prove to the VA that?
Yes, I would at least tens of thousands who are trying to show their exposure for something, that they did every day.
Davis' son's spina bifida further complicates the claim since it's so rare.
Those disabilities, the difficulties that they've had are compounded by the struggle of the parent to establish the exposure themselves.
And they think that we, the veterans, are being taken care of. And in a lot of cases they are. But I know for a fact in this spina bifida program, they're not.
Within the VA system, you can keep trying. There is not necessarily an endpoint.
In St. Louis, Holden Kerwicki, 5 on Your Side.
The VA has yet to respond to our request for comment on this story. If you or someone you know is suffering from exposure to Agent Orange, we have a list of resources on our website. Go to KSTK.com and look for the As Seen on TV tab. We learned about this story from a tip from a viewer just like you. If you have a story to share, email us at 5onyourside@KSTK.com or call 314-444-5231.
When it comes to recreational marijuana,